Hello, my name is Jiang, and welcome to Comic Con.
I can draw you a dick.
No, I don't want a dick.
Say action then, bitch.
What is your favourite quality about Chris Jericho? She needs to get the gift of Jericho. Drink it in.
I just realized I'm wearing the same shirt I was wearing 2 years ago. This is what happens when ad revenue on YouTube is fucking shit. I can't buy new clothes.
Why you came dressing as Bon Jovi?
Bon Jovi. Bon Jovi. I'm Chris Jericho, you stupid idiot. As a matter of fact, you know what happens? You know what happens, James? You know what happens when you mistake me from Bon Jovi? Huh? You know what happens? You know what happens, Jack? Huh? You know what happens, John? I'll tell you what happens. John, you just made the list. Idiot, for mistaking me. Bon Jovi. Now get out. I have Comic Con to present.
They ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
I am here with Rick and with Morty. It's very nice to meet you.
Your mama.
Hello, folks. I am here with Ant-Man. Remember me?
Yeah.
See? I made it big, baby. I'm famous. This particular Ant-Man is from Switzerland. Wow, look, you're a fan of the Battlefield 1 podcast.
Good, I'm part of the Battlefield 1 podcast.
You are?
Yeah.
I've come across the next sort of top guy in the company here in Finn Balor. I mean, I am known as the GOAT, but we found the fox here. Well, I found Donald Trump's wall. As you can see, it's built ahead of time. China! Ayatollah of Rock and Roller here, and I've got Dark Magician Girl with me. Well, the GOAT has found Batman and Catwoman here at Comic Con. Now, I am here with the Dragonborn, Dovahkiin himself. Do you know who I am?
No.
All right. Do you want to check out my list? You know what does that last one say? Can you read that?
Jericho.
Okay. You know what Jericho starts with?
Jay.
So
I'm Mr. J.
exactly. I could totally be your Mr. J. I see you're giving out free hugs. Is that correct? Why is that?
It's a fun way to get to know people at the convention.
Exactly. I have one question and one question only for you guys. Tell me about the secret sauce.
It's amazing. Oh, I've been searching many universes for it. I can't find it. You got it? Have you got it?
I don't think you're allowed. Swiss tech has evolved drastically over the last couple years. So I will be talking to him in German and I will translate everything that he says. So, was machst du heute beim Comic-Con?
Ja, Leute genießen und ja, schwitzen vor allem.
He says he is here for the bitches and he is happy to be here. And what else? What's noch? Well, I mean, I've always been. I love Beauty and the Beast. Like my dog is called Beauty because of that movie. I'm serious. So, but thank you very much.
What's on the list?
You don't want to know. It's a long story.
Couple holding hands in public.
Yeah.
This is like a grocery shopping list.
Your writing looks very, very reminiscent of the Beasts when I was trying to teach him how to use pens for the first time. He had a bit of trouble with the claws and holding pens. Very similar. What's your excuse?
Finn, your paint is very scary. Tell us, how much time did it take to put that on today? This is a ridiculously cool costume. Tell us a bit about it. How long did it take you to make? And most importantly, like, first of all, who are you?
Oh, well, I'm Ninetales, but like a battle armor style. And it took me, I've been working on it for about 7 months, but like, that was just starting off bits. Whereas like, proper actually getting everything together was probably the last 2 months before con. And I rushed a lot of it, but it's turned out so much better than I expected.
I don't even notice which parts you've rushed. How long did it take you to get built?
2 days.
Built, I mean, they said Rome was, they say the whole question, Rome was built in a week. I mean, Trump's wall was built in 2 days. What are you made out of?
Gym mats. It's under budget.
You have been Yugi's faithful and loyal servant for many years to come. What would you say is his best quality?
The voice.
Not the hair? No. All right, which voice? Are we talking about like...
Yami's.
Yami's. Okay. All right, what about the hair though?
it's good, but the voice is better.
What are you doing to protect us today?
Well, we're going to be securing all the exits, checking everybody over, body scanning, and just asking lots of questions.
And you will
I will be on the prowl and making sure that Batman's doing his job.
I mean, if you could fusodar one person in the world off a cliff right now, who would it be?
Aha! Am I allowed to answer this honestly?
As honest as, I mean, you know, to be honest, we've already offended like every sort of gender and race today.
Oh,
so.
Fine. Well, yeah, there's a certain American person that, you know, could probably do with going off a cliff or over a wall. Maybe.
Yeah, I know, man. Like, I know exactly what you mean. I know exactly what you're talking about. Fucking Oprah White, like she's such a.
Yeah, that's it.
Ellen DeGeneres, like those people, right?
Yeah, one of them.
Have you guys ever heard of Chris Jericho? All right. Well, Chris Jericho is famous for giving out the hugs of Jericho. Bring it in, man. The hugs of Jericho. Can you feel the warmth and the love? Can you feel it? Good. That's what Jericho does. Well, you know what happens when you find your Mr. J, don't you? Do you know what happens?
Ooh, enlighten me.
Are you sure you're ready to know what happens? I'll tell you what happens. Harley, you know what happens? You just made the list! Harley, win. Okay, no, but seriously now, did you actually know the secret recipe to the sauce? Because, I mean, I don't mean to be blunt with you, but I'm shit at cooking. So if you guys could help me out.
I wish I did.
No sauce at all? Are you sure? I need to think of a reason. It's for the... Yeah, because she's awesome. She made the list because she's awesome. Ant-Man, hast du von Fatman gehört?
Nein.
Okay.
Englisch verstehe ich, dass du was anderes übersetzt, als was ich sage.
Nee, mach ich nicht. I am accurately translating everything that he's saying. 100%. What brings you back to Comic-Con?
You.
Yeah. You know what happens when you don't answer Chris Jericho's questions, huh? You know what happens? You want to know, Finn? You want to know? He's gonna just made the list. Finn. Can I? That's the list of Jericho. Be careful with that. Can I have that back? What inspired like the Battle Armor Ninetales idea?
I got the design from that Grumpy Old Bastard Designs on iPhone.
My dad made a website. No.
Yeah.
He's not gonna see this, hopefully.
But yeah, no, he designs like Pokemon battle like costumes, and like I did a Mew one, but not very well. And then I saw this, and I love Ninetales. It's one of my favourite Involve picks. So I was like, yeah, I want to do that, and I haven't seen it before, so.
I mean, it looks tremendous. Like you could. Yeah, it looks like it could be a legit League of Legends character or something like that.
Everyone keeps mistaking me for League of Legends, and I'm like, no, that's not what I am.
Compared to the Great Wall of China, I mean, you guys obviously are like a rivalry now. Who would win in a fight between Donald Trump's wall or the Great Wall of China?
Well, the Great Wall of China's thousands of years old and decrepit, so I reckon I could take it in a couple minutes.
Heard it from the wall itself, ladies and gentlemen. Donald Trump's wall has issued the challenge. Chinese wall, step up when you're ready. Do you watch Yu-Gi-Oh yourself? Or?
I've watched the original series, but I haven't watched the rest of them yet. But I plan to.
You haven't watched the rest of them? Are you serious?
You're not really fine.
To be honest, I always thought Batman could use a real woman in his life to sort of keep him in check. I mean, admittedly, you know, he is a playboy, billionaire, everything. That's Bruce Wayne. I'm sorry. I mean, I don't know who Batman's ego is, but he could always use a woman in his life. But I mean, you guys have this on and off relationship.
There are some issues. It's a deep, dark history.
I mean, is it just...
I'm not ready for that yet.
All right, you know the original series. Have you watched all of it?
Yes.
All of it from start to finish. You remember the bit about the tyrant dragons?
Yes.
Where you fuse with the dragon and become Dark Magician Girl, the Dragon Knight?
Yes.
All right, do you prefer this attire or the knight attire?
Well, this attire is good, but it's very tight, and whereas you have the night stuff, it's not as tight.
Is it now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know a thing or two about tight clothing, so is it just because, I mean, you guys don't like the same food? You eat out at different places? What is it?
Yeah. It's a long, dark story that, you know, it's a love-hate relationship at the end of the day, but we might unfold it one day.
You come today to us as a warrior.
I do indeed.
It's a very nice costume. It's do you make it yourself?
It's all handmade out of cardboard.
Out of cardboard.
Out of cardboard.
And here I am with like a cheap scarf from Primark. And how long did it take you to make that costume?
This took me kind of on and off about a year, but that was kind of, you know, doing a little bit, stopping, doing a little bit more, and then adding to it after October with swords and axes and arrows and all of the malarkey.
Extremely impressive. Ant-Man?
Yeah.
Here is Fat Man.
That's Batman.
Fat Man, komm bitte. Well, you know what happens to people who don't give Chris Jericho his sauce, huh? You know what happens? You know what happens, Rick? You know what happens, Morty, huh? You know what happens? Guys, you just made the list. Rick and Morty.
Well, that's retarded.
No.
You.
Was denkst du von Fat Man? Kann der mal in der Avengers bleiben oder nicht?
Ja, wenn sich Marvel entscheidet, für ihn eine Rolle zu schreiben, dann ja, sonst nicht.
Okay. Fat Man, Ant-Man has given his blessing for the Avengers, and he says that because of how great your superpower is, you can become an official member of the Avengers. Are you happy with this? Stupid idiot. Paint. Yeah. What do you have to say about that, Finn, huh? You just made the list. So machen wir das jetzt so ein offizielles Handshake. Und jetzt ist Fat Man part of the Avengers. Und jetzt haben wir den Dynamic Duo Fat Man und Ant-Man. Looks thrilled. Yeah, buddy.
The tea list, I'll take chamomile, jasmine with 2 sugars.
This is the list of Jericho, guys. There's no...
Read your writing here.
That one.
Rick and...
Morty.
It's hard to, it looks like the Beast's writing.
That's Mick Foley.
That's like a child's writing.
That's stupid idiot thinks I'm Bon Jovi. I can't remember this one. Oh, you guys know when you had to have your bags checked. I mean, even for a princess, you had to have your bags checked when you came in, right?
Well, sometimes you have to have your underneath checked as well.
Yeah, they frisked us.
Are you guys joking or are you serious? I'm not sure.
Serious.
They frisked your underneath bits.
Well, they're yours.
He liked you, did he?
I assumed that was what they were supposed to be doing.
Oh my god, okay.
Look at my hat. It never came out.
What is underneath your hat? You know you're going to make the list, right?
Oh no. No, no.
You know you
No.
No,
No.
It's going to happen then.
No.
I'm sorry,
No.
I have to. But there's just no way around it. You know what happens?
The list.
No, you can't put a wall on my list. You know what happens when you keep out Mexicans, huh? You know what happens?
Do you know what happens when you put me on the list?
What happens when I put you on the list?
We make the wall 10 foot higher.
All right then, I won't put you on the list.
The dormouse?
I knew.
She's shy.
Sorry, I was a bit forward. Can I just pet her though?
Gently. Just
So cute.
don't mention C-A-T.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Apologise. You get the apology of Jericho. Sincerely, man.
Do you have a list for that?
He had bigger muscles than me and I was very upset. Put him on the list.
I think I have bigger muscles than...
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
How did you manage to fit in a job and a relationship around this stuff? It's ridiculous.
I have a very forgiving wife.
Fear your demons, Jericho. Fear them. Because tonight, the king will summon his worst.
If you could send any message to your faithful fans out there, what would it be?
Don't know really, just be happy with yourself, and no matter what, never lose hope.
And don't listen to men.
Yeah. And don't be perverts as well.
Especially that last one. Because you know what happens if you're a pervert? Huh? You know what happens? You know what happens, Dark Magician Girl?
What happens?
You know what happens? Tell you what happens. Perverts, dark burning attack. That's your attack, right?
Yeah.
See, I remember things. Thank you, girls, and enjoy your Comic-Con. Thank you, fellas. And unfortunately, you've made the list today, but if I do get that sauce, you will be off the list. Thank you very much.
Go
yourself.
It's the interview of Jericho, and it's a bit weird, man. Thank you. And good luck with Mr. J too. But I mean, you know, just remember.
He decided to come as the 10th Doctor instead.
Where is he?
Believe it? He's not here yet.
Hope you must be really hot in that, sir. Hope you enjoy your time. Thank you very much and enjoy the rest of Comic-Con. So, Dankeschön, Ant-Man. Ich wünsche dich noch viel Spaß und es war gut, dich zu treffen. Tschüss, servus. Oh, I didn't know Ant-Man came from Switzerland. Well, thank you, Dark Magician Girl. It was lovely meeting you, and I'm sure everyone else out there in Yu-Gi-Oh! Land would be happy that we got this interview, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your time away from your cards. Thank you very much, sir.
Not a problem at all.
Costume's amazing.
I appreciate it.
And I hope you enjoyed your time at Comic-Con.
I certainly have done. Thank you.
Thank you. You know, I got beat at Injustice by the Asian guy, but other than that, had a great time today.
Always win.
They do, I know. But other than that, I had a great day. There's been ups and there's been downs. There's been fun times, there's been sad times. By sad, and then there's Jan, who will always remain fat. Hi. Other than that, you know, people got put on the list. The list of Jericho. And yeah, we made a few friends.
And lost some friends.
And lost a few friends. But other than that, it's been fantastic, and we're on our way out now, so Chris Jericho has officially left the building.